कॉल कीजिए 9729185500 पर।
ये किसका नंबर है?
मेल्किसन कंपनी का, क्योंकि मेल्किसन कंपनी है आपके सारे प्रॉब्लम्स का सोल्यूशन।
अगर आप टेक्सास में मूव कर रहे हैं किसी और स्टेट से या फिर किसी और देश से, तो मेल्किसन कंपनी है आपके लिए। हम आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं A to Z B2B solutions, whether you want to sell, buy, lease, invest, finance or insure your real estate या फिर बिजनेस, मेल्किसन कंपनी इज योर सोल्यूशन। और हाँ, हम मल्टीलिंगुअल हैं। आप हमसे हिंदी, पंजाबी, उर्दू में भी बात कर सकते हैं। हम आपको समझेंगे और आपके सारे प्रॉब्लम्स का सोल्यूशन ढूंढ देंगे। तो देर किस बात की, फोन उठाएं और कॉल करें 9729185500, 972-918-5500 और विजिट melkison.com। हर कॉल के साथ सोल्यूशन हाथों हाथ। मेल्किसन कंपनी, आपके सोल्यूशंस का पार्टनर।
दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका प्रोग्राम में। सुन रहे हैं आप दी हिंग्लिशमैन शो होता है आप सभी दोस्तों के लिए मंडे से लेकर फ्राइडे तक। इस प्रोग्राम को आप डेलस टेक्सास में सुनते हैं रेडियो स्पाइस 890 AM के ऊपर। और अगर आप इस प्रोग्राम को कैलिफोर्निया और वाशिंगटन एरिया में सुन रहे हैं तो आप सुन पा रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम को रेडियो पंजाब नेटवर्क के रेडियो स्टेशंस पर। दोस्तों, हमारे नंदू भाई, जैसा मैंने बताया कि नंदू भाई का जो एक्सपीरियंस है 30+ सालों का, वो है हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री से। तो नंदू भाई, हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री में बड़ी डेवलपमेंट हो रही है इस वक्त।
So a lot of hotels are popping up left, right, and center. And you know how our industry is, right? You see a lot of Indians, or at least our Asian community members, either owning or operating those hotels. And one thing about that is I'm actually proud to go and say that my Bubby, my brother's wife, is running for an area district position, and she has actually asked me to go and let the California listeners know that Krupa Patel, she's running for the Western Division Women's Hotelers Director of AHOA. So
women empowerment.
So ladies are taking the lead, letting us be on the radio stations right
अच्छा
now.
नंदू भाई, मुझे याद है एक बार डेलस के अंदर अहुआ का भी कुछ साल पहले ही शायद हुआ था एक बड़ा इवेंट, राइट? आई मीन देयर एनुअल इवेंट वाज हियर।
They do it on a different basis, different areas. Last year it was in New Orleans. I mean, it was in Orlando. This year it's going to be in New Orleans.
Achha.
And they have a little brief understanding of what AHOA is about. Is Asian American Hotel Owner Association, which is the largest Asian-owned organization or involvement of over 20,000 people. As the hotel industry, we own over 51 to more than that of the hotel industry, right? Especially in the United States. And this organization was started early 70s in San Francisco, and then it's been broadened out throughout the US.
Different chapter खोले इनके?
नहीं, एक ही है।
अच्छा, एक ही organization है, but they operate all over.
They all operate all over the place. Now, should I go and tell you that it's a great organization? It is. It's a very involved organization. It does go and take part in a lot of legislative rulings. Of course, there is a lot more organizations out there, but just having the representation that we have with AHOA is great, especially for the Asian community, because we are getting together. Now, I will tell you this, that the organization has been developing throughout the years, and hopefully it's coming to the point where a lot more involvement is coming into the market. There is a lot of people that don't know about AHOA, and I'm not here to market them. I'm actually here to market Krupa Patel.
मैं अभी आपको ये रिमाइंड कराने लगा था। मैंने कहा नंदू भाई, आपने अहुआ के बारे में बता दिया, and I kind of like familiar with the organization.
Yeah.
But I want to know more about भाभी जी कि उनका इसमें जो जिस पोजीशन के लिए वो उन्होंने अपने आप को इनरोल किया है या जिसके लिए वो इलेक्ट करना चाह रही हैं अपने आप को, तो उसका मेरे को थोड़ा सा बताएं। आई मीन हाउ दे फंक्शन इन दिस बिग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन।
So her functionality will be, she'll be at director at large. She'll be representing all the Western region for, of course, the AHOA Women's Council. She'll be making meetings, getting involved in the more or less how hotels are treated by other organizations. Her standpoint, or actually her background, is she was married into our family. She's been a part of full running organization in the sense of from front desk to the bathrooms to the accounting to the bookkeeping to organizing, purchasing. So she's has the development on the back end. And what has been her strong point is that she's been involved, right? She's not one of the wives that has been sitting back doing nothing. It's being one of those people that is hands-on. So allowing her to be a part of this larger organization, she's bringing experience to the table. And I'm not sure if she wants to move up in her position after she joins or gets elected. There is election process, of course, and there's somebody else is already taking a secondary part of that. But hopefully, just mainly for our listeners that are listening and are AHOA members, go out there, vote for Krupa Patel. If you go and see that I bring value to the table, she will definitely bring value to the table because we have grown up in the same environment, right?
नंदू भाई, पार्टिसिपेशन कितनी होगी वुमेन की इस वक्त होटल इंडस्ट्री में इन जनरल?
In general, I would go and say if you're looking at 100%, I think ladies are at maybe 20%. But that number is growing.
Pretty good, pretty good amount. 20% is good amount.
It's growing. And don't quote me on that. It may be even more, right? The reason why is, of course, at the end of the day, I'm a person that likes to join organizations that benefit our members, our community. Prior to that, and I'll be upfront, I was not happy with the organization. But in the last couple of years, they've been moving into a new direction, which is allowing a lot of hotelers to get that feedback, assisting that. And I also have another friend that's running, Vimal Patel, and he is actually running for secretary.
Achha.
And I know him very well. He's a very advocate. He's a part of New Orleans. Louisiana, sorry, not New Orleans, but Louisiana. And he's a very outspoken person. He makes sure that it's a benefit for the hotelers. So Vimal Patel, Krupa Patel, of course, you'll see Patel Matal, going on everywhere. But Vimal and Krupa, those are the two people that I'm pushing. Of course, there is also another local Dallas youth member that is going for that too. And Pawan, I believe his name is. So we've got a lot of involvement going in. And, I just want to wish everybody a good election. And of course, if our listeners are out there, and as I said, if you are a AHOA member, remember Vimal, Krupa, and Pawan. Those guys are the ones that I'm supporting, so I'd recommend that you do. But if you do want to go and listen up on them, or if you want to go and understand what they stand for, go ahead, reach out to me. I'm happy to go and assist you in finding out, is that the candidate that you want to vote for? And, they do have the experience, and they will change AHOA's leadership.
देखें नंदू भाई, from us, from Radio Spice, I think we want to wish her great luck. I'm sure, end of the day, जिस तरह का detailed experience है करूपा जी का और आपने बताया विमल जी का, so मुझे लगता है कि end of the day it all get down to the point कि जहाँ पे if you really know about what you really opting for.
Correct.
और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जिस तरह से आपने बताया, she knew what she was doing and now what she is opting for, मुझे लगता है she can add lot of value. So definitely best of luck आपको भी. और फिर पार्टी भी करेंगे यहाँ पे, बताएंगे अपने listeners को, whenever she get elected. So दोस्तों, एक काम करते हैं, एक और खूबसूरत गीत आप सभी दोस्तों के लिए वापस आता हूँ. सुन रहे हैं आप हमारा वीकडे प्रोग्राम का नाम है दी हिंग्लिशमैन शो. होता है आप सभी दोस्तों के लिए मंडे थ्रू फ्राइडे. इस शो को आप सुनते हैं रेडियो स्पाइस पर दोपहर 12 बजे से लेकर 2 बजे तक, और साथ ही कैलिफोर्निया और वाशिंगटन एरिया के लिए दोस्तों हम लाइव होते हैं सुबह 10 से लेकर 12 बजे तक. और जैसा भी नंदू भाई ने बताया, करूपा पटेल एंड विमल पटेल पटेल जो हैं वो इलेक्शन में खड़े हुए हैं अहोहा एक पर्टिकुलर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में। तो ज़रूर आप कॉल करके आप पूछ सकते हैं कि कौन सी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जो है उन्होंने अपने आप को कैंडिडेट हैं वो किस डिस्ट्रिक्ट के, तो ज़रूर आप डिटेल ले सकते हैं। नंदू भाई अपना नंबर दे दें फिर।
323-691-4513
जी 323-691-4543 है 4513 है नंबर नंदू भाई का। एनीवे आप मुझे कॉल कर लें 9725855500, मैं आपको जरूर कनेक्ट कर दूंगा नंदू भाई से। सो दोस्तों चलें सुन लें एक और गीत, वापस आता हूँ, कहीं मजा।